Hi team, Heather Morris here, Director of Training and Development for Mortgage JV with your June newsletter for the Mortgage You Know. Welcome to June. We are starting the summer off right with some industry updates. There's really not many going on. The biggest one is the rescission of the loan level price adjustments based on debt ratio. That was a headache for us back in March when they started to roll that out. Our borrowers would have hits on their pricing if their debt ratio was over 40%. So thank the heavens, that one's gone. We don't have to worry about that. Another cool thing industry update wise is that there are now new alternatives for tax filing documentation. Previously, if someone was doing an extension to their filing of taxes, they would need to show that Form 4868 as evidence of proof that they filed the extension. Now the policy, they're allowing to permit proof, the e-filing status or a confirmation of payment can also be used instead. So that's going to help us if that was ever tying you up for your borrower getting that documentation. Next, we're going to talk about some lender updates. UWM, their new 1% down program, they just revised to allow it the program to be used for people up to 80% the area median income. All other items remain the same. The only other thing that they had mentioned was that they were extending this program till July, and after that you must be pro elite in order to utilize that program. UWM is also updating that credit inquiry letter in the disclosure section. I'm sure you got plenty of calls from borrowers. I know I have in the past. This has been a major pain over the years where they couldn't fill it out correctly. It wasn't letting, there was a pop-out screen that came out. So they've made that a smoother process for the borrowers, and hopefully we have less calls from borrowers when they're filling out that section for the inquiries that were on their credit reports in the disclosure package. Next, Rocket came out with their very own 1% down program. Make sure you look at the guidelines for that. It goes to 80% AMI, and I do believe you get the full 2% grant. It is not limited like UWM's of $4,000. And lastly, Orion. We had Jason Twilford come on and talk with us last week, and just wanted to throw out this reminder that he is giving a 25 basis point incentive on all conventional loan products over the next 45 days. So if you've got a conventional loan and you are worried about pricing, let's take it there and get the extra 25 bips. Next, we're going to talk about mortgage JV updates. Pest inspections on VA. If the buyer, the veteran's paying for it, please make sure that they sign their disclosures before they order and pay for this inspection. If they don't, then we have to eat the cost of it. It becomes a tolerance. It also becomes a headache because we have to reimburse the company, and then that company has to reimburse the borrower, and we have to show proof of that, and that can slow down your closing. So be careful with that. The loan summary. Remember, the loan summary page is now live and active. It's no longer the loan info section in LoadUp. There are the key dates. I just wanted to point out, make sure that you're filling out those key dates on that key dates section. It's in the top right-hand corner. And the 3 dates that we need to make sure we have in there when we're submitting our files to underwriting are your estimated close date, which should be your contract date, and the loan origination date, which is the date that you sent out disclosures, and then your rate lock expiration date. And lastly, borrower paid versus lender paid policy training that is coming your way this month. We'll make sure we let you know, but it will be on a Friday in June. And we're going to go over the borrower paid versus lender paid, just conundrums, basically, if you are having to switch in the middle of the loan process, what you can and can't do. Now we're going to get on to the monthly Kahoot challenge. Just want to say a big congrats to Marco from JBG Mortgage on winning last month's Kahoot challenge on the loan submission review. Great job, Marco. You get a free lunch on Mortgage JV. Next month's Kahoot challenge will be on challenging income. I know that there is there has been quite a bit of challenging income coming our way in the support team. So we do have 3 pretty amazing videos from MGIC that are short. They're 15-minute, but they go over teachers' income and union income and post office and military leave and earning statement. And I encourage you all to watch all 3 of those. I do actually have the links directly to the training in this newsletter, as well as in the resource library. And the Kahoot Challenge will be on. I do encourage you to watch those videos if you want to participate in this month's Kahoot Challenge on challenging income. And the Kahoot Monthly Challenge will be due by June 28th if you would like to participate. Lastly, I just want to remind you guys of what's in this newsletter. Please check out all available trainings. We go and pull what we think is the most important trainings from UWM that they're putting out this month, from all of our vendors and like MGIC. They always do some great trainings to help loan officers in their role. We also have links to what's new in the resource library. We're always pulling any resources that we can to help you guys in your role. So check out what's new. And then, of course, we truly appreciate when you do give us recommendations for any future trainings and brilliant ideas. Thanks to all those who submitted those this past month. We are definitely looking at them and plan to implement whatever we can. And that wraps up this month's edition for June for the newsletter. If you have any questions, feel free always to reach out to the training and support team. Hope you guys have a great and prosperous June.